Hello, welcome to the House of Charvet. Thank you for trusting me and bringing you some channel messages here. Doing things a little bit differently, a lot of it differently. So don't mind me as I pull you some tips from the Just Tip jar. Just a tip jar reference from Sausage Party. I'm going to move this incense from under my sunflowers because no. I do not want my sunflowers wilting, which they already look like they're heading out. So we got Meditate for the first one. This is a children's book, so children's books may be, or children's stories, moral stories could be significant to you. Be kind to yourself and meditate. I'm getting those vibes, those Saturday mornings with the with Scooby-Doo, or I know that there was a children's cartoon that just rebooted and came out again. So I'm getting that kind of vibe. Saturday morning cartoons, cereal, meditation, be kind to yourself, nostalgia. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that sort of energy. So yeah, be kind to yourself, meditate. Take in some, I don't know, go to a park, relax, chill, go take in, I need to do that. I need to go outside and take in some, I need to take in some of that great energy as well, when it comes to going out and just like, you don't have to spend any money, like literally you can bring your own ice cream type of thing, your own groceries out there in the world to enjoy, to relax and enjoy the day, enjoy the sun. So get some of that sunlight, get some of that nature inside of you. All right, but meditation, being kind to yourself right now is kind of important. This is a little important right now. She who begins, launch, actualize potential. She who loved once. I get the same cards all the time with these decks. I'm ready for a new energy. I'm not going to hold you up. She who rises up. I see you starting something. I see you launching something for sure here. I'm not sure what this she who loved once could be. I want to open up something. Not this. Give me 1 second here. No. Sorry, I know I had it here. Okay. Okay. You may have been going through something. You may have just stepped into spirituality. I don't think that's the case for you. But you could have just stepped into spirituality, just started on a new journey. Something new is starting, something is beginning to happen here. And you're going to come out and elevate it, or you're going to come out a new person. You're going to rise to the challenge. There could be a challenge here. Meditate, be kind to yourself. Let's pull some more cards. I just got a different wave to go. Okay. Doing the Urban Tarot. But there could be some potential here, something that you are doing, something you are launching or starting, or some new thing that's coming in, But I'm seeing that you're beginning to transform. Things are changing with you. It could be changing things in your life. You could have to change things in your life right now. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a new potential relationship that could be coming in. Something that's gonna, yeah, something that's gonna bring you some new love. It's looking like. Thank you, Spirit Guides. These cards are coming out today, which I really, really appreciate. The High Priestess wanted to come out. There's some stability that you could be creating for yourself right now. Some stability that you could definitely be creating for yourself. You could have definitely be the challenge here. Something that you're coming out on top. You're definitely coming out on top on some battle. It could be a battle in a relationship, a battle in the mind space. You could be clearing space for yourself. You could be rising up in the sense of independence. You could be really gaining more independence. With the Ten of Cups at the end of your reading here, and you can't see any of that. And again, the Knight of Disc at the bottom. Of course, I'm going to change this so that you can see. Hopefully you can see that now. Hopefully that's pretty clear. I'm definitely going to start using my other light for this. So by the next video, you won't have to deal with me fixing the camera anymore, because it's just going to be light here. Light, and I'll set it all up. But I hope that isn't too dark. Okay. Add a little light here. Yeah, there we go. So you can at least see. But a choice that you make definitely brings you, yeah, a choice that you've made, some work that you've done brings you emotional fulfillment in the end of this. Again, I said there was a challenge here. There's been there's a new beginning in the way that you think, the way that you move. Some new point, something new comes in here. Just give me a second to think here. Okay, and you have launched something new. This could be a new relationship that you've gotten yourself in, or you could have just gotten out of a relationship. Some new way that you're going about. It could be that you have found some new respect for yourself, or I don't want to say you found a new respect for yourself. I kind of want to say like you have discovered new things in life that you want. You've discovered new things in life that you want, and you know what you want now here with the Knight of Pentacles. You know what you want, and I feel like you've been changing things up, changing things up to get that life that you want. You've been fantasizing about this life, and it's time for you to launch this plan, to launch this new beginning when it comes to the way you want to be treated, the way that you want to be seen in the world. You've been changing that. You've been changing your boundaries. You've been setting new boundaries. You've been you just been trying to be stable when it comes to emotional processes, or in relationships with people, or changing the way that you show up in your life. In your life, you've been making plans to do something, to change and begin a new life. I feel like you've taken big leaps of faith in order to change your life right now. You made something come to life that you once thought about doing. You made it come to life. You actually did it. You actually followed through with it. Lay down. Currently not happy with my dog right now, but he'll be all right. Yeah, you've been changing the way that you do things. You've been changing it up for sure. Oops, dropping cards. You've been changing the way that you do things, the way that you, I feel like you've been changing up habits as well with the devil card here. You've been changing up can you see that? I think you can. You've been changing up the habits of doing, yeah, you can. You've been changing up your habits. You've been changing up your, about the way you show up. This thing is smoking, okay? This incense is not playing. But you've been changing the way that you do things. You've been changing the way that you show up. You've been changing, if you have any addictions, anything that you have overindulged in, you've been changing that, whether it be people, whether it be people, or substances. You've been changing that up. You've been trying to get more stability in your life, trying to set more boundaries with yourself, be more disciplined. That's what you've been doing. You've been having a new beginning, calling a truce with the Four of Swords here, calling a truce with things that don't exactly benefit you or your life, or your or your relationships. I'm seeing that you're also getting rid of relationships that aren't serving you as well. People that don't bring you good friendly vibes. The Ten of Cups and the Temperance card are on the floor. These two fell on the floor. And I feel like this is really just saying that you've been finding balance in your relationships, for what I was just talking about. You've been searching for the balance in your relationships. You've been, that's what you've been focused on. That's what you have been, I'm sorry, like this incense is like driving me crazy. I don't know. It's like so. Alrighty. There's been you've been balancing out these relationships. You've been balancing out the relationships. You haven't been letting these people or relationships distract you. You haven't been indulging in things that don't bring you good energy, like reality TV. You've been limiting that. Substances. You've been limiting that, even if it's food substances, even if it's drugs or alcohol or sex. You have been kind of putting limits there. You've been putting boundaries there. You've been really acknowledging yourself and your behaviors, is what I'm seeing. You've changed that in the recent past. And yeah, you just the Ten of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. you've completed a cycle. You've completed a cycle. It's been very much so hard work. You didn't think you would win in some of these battles, is what's coming up. But it is the end of, this is the end of you, and like, this is the end of you overthinking, the end of you, this is the end of you overthinking and investing in relationships with people who aren't serving you, who aren't, not that people are here to serve you, but people who aren't there for you, aren't supporting you, um, aren't aren't offering to help you bring in this new beginning, versus um, being there to support you and cheer you on, in a sense. Yeah, you've been wanting somebody to celebrate your hard work with, and you haven't really been able to indulge in that. So I see you here starting something new with yourself and your boundaries to create a life that you're going to be able to enjoy, a life where you don't feel like you have to look over your shoulder or be wondering if you trust in a person or not. You're getting over that. You're being kind to yourself when it comes to these people, when it comes to these situations. You are taking a more, I don't want to say selfish, not a selfish approach, but you've been taking more of an approach to yourself that's going to help you heal. And that's this new thing that you've been launching, actualizing this potential, this Ace of Cups type of energy that you have here with the Four of Swords. You've been finding stability, or looking for the stability in relationships, looking for the reasons why you should stay around these people, and whoever you've just been actualizing your plans. You've been putting an end to things, people that don't serve you, relationships that don't serve you. You've been walking away from that. You've been turning the wheel when it comes to who I'm going to use my crystal. You've been turning the wheel on who is able to approach you, or who comes to approach you. You've been turning the wheel on this because of the work that you've been doing on yourself. Yeah, because of the love that you've done on yourself. I see that you're beginning to love yourself again. You're beginning to love yourself again. You're beginning, I don't want to keep saying you're beginning, but you are beginning to love yourself again, plant seeds, invest in yourself. You have really started to love on yourself, give back to yourself, and regain this control when it comes to your emotions, the way you view things, the way you view life, the way you view yourself. And it's going to bring in some great things for you. Let's get some cards for here. This new attitude, this new way that you're treating yourself has the potential to put you in a position to take some action on some other dreams that you may have, some other things that you may have. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse here, give me a second to read that. Right now you're in the energy of giving back to yourself. You're in the energy of regaining control over your life. You've been regaining control over your life, and it's been a challenge financially is what I'm picking up. It's been a challenge financially. You've been trying to save, and you haven't really got the chance to do that yet. You've been trying to put money away and regain control financially. You've been holding your money really close to you. It's caused you, it's not enough right now, but you will have enough. It's not enough right now, but you will have enough. Let's get another card on this. holding my deck upside down. I'm going to keep the Four of Pentacles upside down because I didn't know I was holding it upside down, but because I feel like you have, excuse me, I feel like you have been holding on to money. You've had money in the past, you've had money, and now it just seems like it's not working out for you right now, like you need a new plan or something. I don't know if that's something that you've been working on with the Six of Swords coming out here. It has definitely been a challenge financially when it comes to making plans, when it comes to when it comes to making plans to start this new thing with your money, or this new you're trying to create some type of foundation when it comes to your finances. And you've been moving how the Spirit has been asking you to move. You've been following the universe, you've been surrendering, it seems, and it just hasn't came in yet. The seed hasn't sprouted yet. The new sorry if you hear all of the noise, they're doing construction outside, or they're not doing construction outside my apartment, but they have all like their stuff outside of there, so like they keep moving those big old trucks right outside of the window, which is great for me. But yeah, you want this new beginning when it comes to how you plan your finances, how you handle them. You've been learning new things. It could be meditate, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself when it comes to money. Try not to hold on too tightly. Definitely let the money go out. I'm seeing here with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Don't hold on too tightly to it. Don't hold on too tightly to the money. Create foundations. Use the money to create foundations. It is very important the way that it goes out. Don't try to hold on so tightly, but invest in yourself. Invest in the things that you've been creating with the universe, this new potential. Invest in a plan. Create a plan, invest in it, is what the universe is asking you to do here. I hope that. I really, really, really cannot stand how this looks. It's so blue. It's so freaking blue. But I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm just going to leave it alone. Yeah. Don't hold on too tightly. Definitely listen to the universe on this new beginning. The universe. Your spirit team wants to guide you to a new beginning, a new purpose, and you're going to have to invest in yourself to be able to get this new thing going. Yeah, you are definitely there. It has been a challenge for this new beginning to start. You wanted this new beginning. You've been following what the universe has been asking, and it's just been a challenge. It's been a challenge, so much of a challenge in your financial space that you've been holding on really, really tightly to it. With the She Who Loved Once, you're fragile when it comes to your finances. You're fragile when it comes to your finances, and you've been holding on for dear life. The universe wants you to let go. They want you to use your resources to create a foundation for yourself. Use your finances to create a foundation for yourself. To regain control when it comes to your health, your wealth, your money, your plans. You want them to come to fruition. You want this new beginning. You need to regain some control in those areas. You need a plan. You need to let money flow in your life. Money is the challenge when it comes to your finances is in the center of your reading here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And it's kind of just telling you to create a foundation, create a plan here with the Ace of Swords in reverse, wanting you to create a plan. You need a plan. You need to create a plan, and you need to invest in said plan. Yes, you need a foundation when it comes to your finances, when it comes to this challenging circumstance here with the four of Swords here, the Six of Pentacles, and she who rises up. There's a foundation that needs to be created in order to stand on, in order to rise up, in order to elevate. There needs to be a good plan, and you need to invest in the plan. I know it's like in this environment, in this state right now, it's like, how do I get enough to invest in myself? And a solid plan is what's needed, a strategy to launch this new potential, a plan to beat this challenge. But at the end of it all, it brings you this Ten of Cups energy. This Ten of Cups. I'm bringing more light here. This isn't working out for me. Yeah, that's gonna have to do. But it's bringing you this Ten of Cups energy, this love, this emotional fulfillment, this new beginning, this family, this new family, the living the way that you want to live here, with all the rainbows and stuff on this card as well. And then the child from the Sun card is also here. So it's just saying, like, all is well when you decide to execute this plan, to let this flow happen, to invest in yourself, to open up when it comes to beating this challenge, to starting this new beginning, to making this plan actually work, is what I'm getting. Let's move on to this over here. When you make this decision is when it rises you up. It starts a new thing in you. The Nine of Swords in reverse with the King of Pentacles at the bottom. You need to change the way that you think about money. You need to change the way that you approach your finances. There needs to be a plan. There needs to be a plan. You need to decide on what it is that you really want out of this, out of the things that you're doing. What do you want out of this job or this relationship, or what action do you need to take here? You need to really, really lead when it comes with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You need to make real plans to accumulate this wealth. Some of you already have good plans going on. Some of you do not. There's been a change in the way that you do think about your finances, or that you do approach your finances. You have been changing things to look at your finances a little differently. But there needs to be a plan. The plan isn't being executed, or the plan doesn't hold a good foundation for you. I feel like this is saying, like, there's been little things that you've been doing, of course, because you've been trying, but there's something that you're missing or could be missing here. There needs to be a better plan. There needs to be better, maybe communication. I don't know if you have a team. Yeah, there's been a challenge when it comes to that. You could be getting a little slower in the plan. You could have a plan, but you could be not being as persistent, or not being authentic. The universe wants you to pick that up. Oof. Let's get another card for this one. With the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords is in reverse, and the 9 in my deck is not in reverse. With the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, there needs to be definitely a plan here. The plan needs to grow. Your mental space needs to be nurtured. Meditate. 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 With the 9 of Swords in reverse, asking you to integrate a better plan. Integrate a plan. Really stick to the plan. Really nurture the plan. Move into the plan. Grow the plan. Whatever the plan is, whatever your plans are, to create a bigger foundation for you, a bigger platform for you. You've taken this action in the past, and the recent past. You've taken action on these dreams, and you don't need to. I'm hearing, don't give up now. Don't turn your back now. Don't change the plan now. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. The plan's going to work. The plan is you've made the right choice. It's going to take you. It's going to take you somewhere. It's going to take you where you want to be. But the plan needs to. You need to stick to the plan. The Hierophant and the Star at the bottom of the deck. Okay, everything that you've learned, you have what it takes to move on to the next level, to actually empower yourself. You have what it takes. You have you have the knowledge. You have the support. You have been advised. And it'll all work out. You have what it takes, is what all I keep hearing. You have what it takes. You know what to do. The foundation just needs to be executed in the right way. There's a challenge here when it comes to your foundation, and it's leading you to your 10 of it's leading you to your 10 of Cups, but it's definitely a challenge here. It's a challenge when it comes to how you're going about your plans, how you're going about your money. You could also be holding your cards so close to your chest that you're not allowing other people to work with you. I'm getting that really, really faintly. You're not allowing other people to work with you, and that could be holding you up. You are very, very talented. You know what you're doing, okay? You know exactly what you're doing. You may need help, though. Yeah, you could need to change up the way you think about your success, or you may need to dream bigger, is what I'm seeing here. You may need to dream bigger. The universe might want you to dream bigger, like your situation is causing you to not be as optimistic. The universe wants you to dream bigger. They want you to reach higher. They want you to reach higher. They want you to reach higher. You have stopped or limited, changed the narrative on how you show up in the world. The universe wants you to know that there is other things that need to learn how to do differently that may have to do with your finances. You may have to learn to do some things differently in that area. It's not just all about your emotional state. With the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here, you start with potential and you end with everything that you've wanted in a relationship, in a family. You create that when you change these things about yourself, when you change these things for yourself, not about yourself, for yourself. So when it comes to your potential with gaining finances, with gaining with not feeling like your finances are not held on a good foundation, when it comes to that, there needs to be a new plan, a new plan that's stuck with a challenge that is trying to be met by you, and you're not far from it. You have to get out of your head. Belonging and reflection. You have so much potential. You have so much potential when you with this reflection card. You have a lot of potential. Potential is coming up. You've been through a lot of things. You're trying to create this new foundation. You've thought about who you are. You've thought about this. You've been in this meditation state, just reflecting on your life and things that you want to change. And you've been trying to change it. You've been looking for the place that you need to be. You've been looking for the new life where you feel, because this is the belonging card. You've been looking for where you fit. You've been looking, you've been changing things for it to fit your vision, to fit your vision of stability. You've been changing those things. You've really been changing things here with the devil and the 10 of Swords. You've been changing a lot about yourself, a lot about your the way that you think, the way that you are in relationships, in that case. And it's been changing. It's been bringing you to a new. It's taking you to this 10 of Cups with the belonging and the 10 of Cups here in this area. You are headed in the right direction here. The universe wants you to know that. They want you to know you're headed to the right space. You're headed to the right place. It's just that you need to maybe you should really look at the way that you are handling your finances, going about finances, the plan that you have. What's the plan? I'm gonna pull one more Ganesha's card because I don't read them too much anymore unless I feel like I have to. Yeah. Nurturing, nurturing the plan. It's time for you to nurture the plan. It's time for you to nurture whatever it is that you need to nurture, whether it be a child or a plan or a product or whatever this is, whatever it is that's going to help you financially. It's time for you to nurture that plan. The Ace of Swords in reverse, just telling me with the 6 of Pentacles, is just kind of saying that you need, there has been a challenge when it comes to you trying to start this new beginning. It has definitely been a challenge with you trying to start the new beginning, especially with the 6 of Swords as well. There's been a challenge with you trying to start this new beginning, but there is potential there. There is potential here. There is you've been listening to the universe, trying to create a plan, they want you to create a plan with the universe. They want you to nurture their plan. They want you to go for the plan. They don't want you to just create it. They don't want you to just hold in that space for too long. They want you to execute the plan. They want you to nurture it. They want you to really carry it out. Yeah. They want you to regain the control. They want you to really control the situation. Take on the challenge. Really go for it when it comes to whatever this financial thing is that they have you doing, or that you're going about, or that you're doing, you know, really, really nurture that plan. Go for it. Go for it. The universe is asking you to go for it. Don't worry too much about, you know, how it's happening or what's going on. You know, all the normal things. Don't hold on too tightly, or don't drive yourself insane, or, you know, ground yourself is what I'm also hearing with the meditation. Ground yourself. Be kind to yourself. Take your time. Don't rush yourself. Don't get mad when things aren't working out. Don't get mad when you feel like things aren't working out. You got this. You can do this. You've been doing it. You've been doing it with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords here. You've literally been doing it with yourself, and it's time for you to do it with your life. You've been clearing out space and healing things within yourself, but it's now time for you to come out of yourself and make those things happen as well. The universe, of course, is going to help you with this. No need to feel like you're doing it alone. You are not alone. Be kind to yourself. You are not doing this alone. Even when things aren't working out, you are still getting somewhere. The change is still happening. You still made the right decision. And you still made the right decision. You just need to focus on the plan, execute the plan, really focus on that side of what's happening now, and you will rise up. You will be elevated. You will be empowered. Okay, so I thank you guys for watching this reading, being here for this reading. I'm sorry about the quality. I'm getting it together, I promise. I love this space. I just need to get the lighting together a little better for everybody. Okay, so I hope something in this reading resonated for you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, because I really need need to grow in that area. So I hope that you're willing to subscribe to the channel, and if not, I definitely respect that, and I will see you guys all in the next reading.